Hey, how are you? Hey, what's going on, Carol? How are you? What's going on? What's going on? Welcome to the 411. So, yes, welcome. It's Monday. We are in a new week. Can you believe it? And actually, we're getting ready to enter in October pretty soon. This month is pretty much over. Just got a couple more days, but yeah, I'm so thankful to be here and be in good spirits. Continuously doing the 411 podcast, doing what I do. Love to come out here and speak to y'all, interact, and speak about music. And I was speaking to Regina, Honestly Vegan, right before the show, and she definitely got me in a new mood. So I'm ready to speak to her tonight. Miss Regina, Honestly Vegan, will be in the building tonight. And it's so great when I get to connect with like-minded individuals, being on the same level. It's real hard to find people that you really could connect with and truly understand. And, I'm so thankful for Miss Regina from, AKA Honestly Vegan. She's coming in the building today. Happy Monday, September 27th. Can you believe it already? Crazy, crazy, crazy. So, song of the day. Someone to Love Me, Naked. I love it. The Naked Mix by my girl, Miss Mary J. Blige, featuring Diddy and Lil Wayne. And the reason why I picked this song is because, I don't know, we might be looking for someone to love me. Who knows? I'm accepting applications right now, but I'm doing it in such a new way. I feel great. I had enough time to get myself together a little bit, and I'm putting myself out there a little bit. Someone to Love Me, Mary J. Blige featuring Diddy and Lil Wayne, and actually, happy birthday, Lil Wayne. Off of the My Life 2, The Journey Continues album, Act 1, released in 2011. I remember seeing Mary at Homedale, New Jersey. For the Liberation Tour with D'Angelo. And, it was a good experience. I remember that. And, I got to be honest. I actually had an opportunity to see that show with somebody that I truly, 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 really care about. I still think about this individual today. And I guess, sometimes you don't get over, you'll never really stop loving, that first love. So, yeah, crazy. Mary was singing the song Don't Mind. And that's basically when you're telling somebody that you don't mind saying that you love them. And it is what it is. And you're giving that person, just a little bit too much power and a little bit too much strength to be able to hurt you. Once you say those three words, I love you. And yeah, that was 2011, 2012, and still to this day here, I still have love in my heart for that individual, my first true love. But I'm so happy that I'm able to say it in a nice way, because most of the time when I'm done with relationships, I really don't have, nothing nice to say. But this individual will always have my heart, and I will always, I will always love you, and put it that way. This, this ain't no Whitney here, but I will always love you. And I know you watch the podcast from time to time, and I appreciate you for supporting me in a weird little, it's a weird, strange little way, but yeah. Anyway, so we're gonna move on in good spirits. I'm smiling about the whole situation. It is what it is. So, author Mr. Dan Gallardo, thank you for coming in here. Says, "Good for you, Laren. Hope you find what you're looking for." That's funny. I like to joke a little bit, even though I'm on here saying looking for someone to love me. Um, I don't think I really am. If it happens, it happens. But I'm glad that I'm not in my stalkerish mode that I used to be, where I didn't know who I was, and I always felt like I needed to be with somebody, and always wanted to search and search and search. And when you search and search and search, sometimes you end up getting exactly what you're looking for. So I think after the stuff that I've been through in my lifetime, and actually coming into my own self here, it sort of stops me from doing all of that searching and searching and searching, because I know that that's not me. And once you search for something, you're going to end up finding something. And I don't want to find anything that I really don't want to be bothered with. So if I find something, I want to be able to, you know, find the right thing. Maybe the right thing needs to find me, put it that way. But I want to thank everyone out there who watches the replays, people on Facebook, Instagram. I don't know what happened with TikTok, but it looks like they changed something, and I couldn't figure out how to go live today. I have to go back and take a look. So after the show's done, I'm going to play with that a little bit and figure out what's going on with TikTok. I have no idea. People on YouTube, Twitter, D Live, Twitch, thank you so much. Especially everyone who watches the replays and, adds comments and things like that. I definitely appreciate you for that. I want to give a shout out to It's All on the Cards with Kathy, Jeslyn, The Alchemist. Thank you so much. Survivor Voice Podcast, A Whole New Vibe by Royale, author Ellie Aiden, Farrell Higginbotham, Candle Boutique and Company, recording artist Donna Allen. Thank you so much. Miss Rebel Jewel, Stephen Bond, and my girl from the ATL. Haven't spoken to you in a while, but I can't wait to catch up with you. I have a feeling you might be cooking up something, new real soon. But author Lachelle Williams, definitely the truth. Carol says, we have a saying in Spanish, better alone than in bad company. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I truly do agree. There's nothing else that I can say about that. Like again, I said, when you search for things, sometimes you end up getting a wrong thing. And I have to reflect, go back on my life, and understand some of the things that I've been through and how I got to where I am here today. And that's the most important thing. And I never want to get beside myself. So, I definitely got to give credit where credit is due. And yeah, I've been delivered. We ain't going to be doing all that. I think I have this mechanism built inside me that says, nope, you're doing a little bit too much searching. You're doing a little bit too much swiping. You're doing a little bit too much texting. You're doing a little bit too much of whatever you're doing. And we're going to need to stop that right here. So, yeah, it's cool. So now I want to talk about last night. We had Mr. Phil Provinson. Mr. Phil, he's a piece of work. But we had him in the building last night. And basically, the burning question that I asked, what's going on, Will? So Will, his wife is coming on the 411 podcast either on Saturday or Sunday this weekend. Neek from Coral Nails is coming in, so that's going to be great. Always love speaking to her. But Phil Province last night, his conversations, they went all over the place. Those conversations were something else. Watch the replay and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But here's a question. And this is not to be disrespectful, nothing like that. I just want to know, to cheat or not to cheat? Good night. To cheat or not to cheat. Now, in this day and age, so many people got side chicks, side this, side that. If you find out that your mate is cheating and you're wrapped up, you might got finances wrapped up, you might got businesses wrapped up, you might got a whole bunch of things wrapped up to the point where it's not that easy to break free. When you got a whole bunch of things wrapped up, it becomes very difficult. So I don't know if anybody has ever been married out there or been purchased any, cars or homes, even down to the damn dog. People fight over the dog and they have to share custody and stuff like that. Children, whatever. Sometimes it's not that easy to break free from somebody. And it's a lot of aggravation and heartache and pain. So if you find out that somebody's cheating, do you think that it's a good idea to just sit down, shut your mouth, and cheat back? And just keep it moving? Trust has been broken. You ain't going to believe anything that they say anyway. You already know what the situation is at hand. You already know you're dealing with a liar, you're dealing with a cheat, you're dealing with a scammer, you're dealing with whatever. So in order to stop all that back and forth, to stop all of the BS that might be going on and disrupting your household, disrupting the children and stuff like that, is it good to basically just keep your mouth quiet, go along with the plan, and cheat back? And hey, whatever happens, happens. It is what it is. Somebody out there is going to, I don't say agree with me because these are not my values or anything like that, but somebody's going to say, yeah, I agree with that. I know that there's somebody out there that's going to. So far, a lot of people said no, but I'm sure that there's somebody out there. You know what? Y'all probably did it anyway. Queen Dawn Spirit, what's going on? To cheat or not to cheat? If somebody is cheating on you and you're in a relationship, a marriage or whatever, you're in something big, whether you bought homes, cars, whatever, like I said, even down to the damn dog. You've got people fighting over dogs. You got people fighting over children. If you got something that you're going to risk, maybe you don't want to lose any money. Are you going to sit down and shut your mouth and just basically cheat back? Why open up Pandora's box and start going back and forth with somebody and end up disrupting your household, disrupting the children, potentially losing out on a financial gain that you may have in your life? Who knows? Some people out there, when I asked this last night, said no, just leave. I don't know. I'm just saying. Let's see what Miss Regina, Honestly Vegan, has to say about this. Queen Dawn Spirit, thank you so much. I got your information. Once we're done with this show here, I'm going to sit down once my mind is free, and I'm going to look at all of that stuff tonight.
Hello?
What's going on? I didn't even hear the phone ring. How are you?
Hey, Laren, I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good. Welcome to the 411. I appreciate you coming on. I think this is about your third or fourth time, right?
Yes, yeah, it is. And I appreciate you always, having me back.
Oh, yes, absolutely. So, to cheat or not to cheat. Now, if you are wrapped up into something that's so tight, so much at stake and so much at hand, you may not want to answer this question, but do you think it's wise to sit down and shut up if you catch your spouse cheating and cheat back? You can't answer this question. But
I say to each his own. I mean, me personally, yeah, my spouse hasn't done me like that. And I can't sit here and say that if that was to happen to me, oh, I would just sit down and be quiet, or no, I would not, beat his head in, or, you never know
you can't,
how you're going to react.
Yeah, no, you can't fight anymore.
But I mean, you never know how you're going to react when you are in love with someone. I'm not saying, I'm not giving anybody an excuse to cheat, but
you
we're
know
all
what?
human.
That is a good idea. Actually, you know what? You just opened it up. When you're truly, truly in love with somebody and you find out that something like that is going on, that's when, you know, crazy stuff can happen.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but when you're able to just walk away from a situation and end it, that must mean that you're not in love and you're just done and you already know better.
Yeah,
That is a
exactly.
good
Because
point.
yeah, because if you're so in love, head over heels, this is my heart, this is my,
Mm-hmm,
my life. How can you
Well,
just walk away?
well, I don't know about my life. Like, I never said
Well,
that.
I'm just, some people, that's, hey, they're my life, they're my heartbeat, they're my everything. Then how do you just walk away like you never had any feelings for them at all? Like, how do you just cut that off?
Mm. I don't know. When you truly do love somebody, that thing just creeps up at times when you don't even want it to.
But that's that's just a trick of the enemy, especially if you've come to
Mm.
terms with it, you've dealt with it, you've moved on from it. That's what the enemy does. Just brings back up, stirs up all that old stuff, all the old emotions to try to cause conflict and confusion.
Mm. Yeah, I had to get somewhere and pray today. I was having a real weak moment. I said, "Oh, you are not going to pick up this phone and call. You are not going to text. You are just going to
Mhm.
mind your business and keep it moving." And I
Mhm.
did.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Mm,
That's totally, there's nothing wrong with that.
yeah. Well, we'll talk about that with burner questions. So,
Okay.
where are you calling from?
I am calling from North Carolina, and I'm actually kind of excited. I love the fall. You wake up in the mornings here lately. We're not waking up to 80 degrees. We're waking up to like 50,
No,
53.
no, absolutely not. Mm-mm.
No?
Nope, not at all. I have to actually I put the heat on in my car today. Yesterday, yeah, lately, these mornings, I've been putting the heat on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, early mornings. Yeah, you definitely have to cut on, some heat.
Now,
Yeah, to warm up.
I don't like it. So
You
you
like it when it's like hot or you like the spring?
straight up hot, blazing,
Okay, okay,
blazing,
okay.
flip flops, wife beaters on, basketball shorts. That's me.
Nah, yeah. I'm one of those people that was ready for pumpkin spice in July.
Now, I like the pumpkin spice around this time. I like all of the stuff that comes with it.
Yeah,
But after about Halloween, forget it. I want nothing to do with
yeah.
it.
Well, that's true. I'm not a winter type person. The fall is just really, really cool for me.
Hmm. All right. You're going to be out there. You got some pumpkin stuff coming. I know it. I know you got some pumpkin stuff coming.
Working on it, working on it. Yeah.
So, we have Miss Regina, aka Honestly Vegan. Do you go by any other names?
Nah, I'm not gonna tell y'all my nickname now.
Oh, well, you might could save that for burning questions.
Okay, okay. I'll save that one. We'll table that for right now.
But I just really have to say, I am absolutely impressed. Everyone, you really have to take a look at her TikTok page. Her videos are amazing. You do an
Thank
awesome,
you.
awesome, awesome job with that stuff.
Well, I appreciate it. I had plenty of help.
I mean,
my kids,
you make this stuff like
really.
you wave your hand and all of a sudden stuff starts appearing. I'll be like, oh wow. She dips down, turns her head one way, come back up, and you're a whole different person. I'm like, this girl, she definitely does it. Something else. What's going on, Kathy? Yeah.
Yes, yes. Hey, Kathy. Yeah. So you just kind of play around with it, and
Oh, well,
then you figure it out.
speaking of which, Did they do something different on TikTok? Because I tried to go live today. Did they switch the buttons around? Because now I don't even know how to go live on TikTok now.
Oh
Did you
wow.
go on there today?
I haven't gotten on there today. I haven't actually been on there in the last 2 or 3 days.
They had to have
So
switched.
I'm not sure.
They must have switched the buttons around because I can't.
Oh Lord, it's like the minute you learn one thing and get that thing down, here they come switching it up to something else.
Well, I was actually kicked off of TikTok for about 2 weeks.
What?
Yeah, they told me that I violated some company community
Oh
guidelines,
wow.
but then afterwards they said we made a mistake. It wasn't you.
Wow.
But
Like really, all this technology y'all got, and it wasn't me, and you didn't know it wasn't me
I
until later.
honestly don't know what they did with these buttons because I can't figure it out.
Mhm.
Something else. All right, so let everyone know your TikTok page, your handle name.
Yeah, I'm honestly vegan. 2019.
Honestly Vegan 2019.
Yep, it's everything is the same on every platform.
That's
So
what's
I'm
up.
easy to find.
So you're I know you're on Instagram, so you're on TikTok. What about Facebook?
I am honestly vegan on Facebook. I am honestly vegan on Twitter.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So Regina Tatum.
Huh?
Regina Tatum. Do you know her?
Yes. We actually met in a group, and we just clicked. Like she's just so cool. Like she cooks the most amazing things. Oh my God! If you see her photos.
All right, I'm gonna have to
she is.
take a look at her page as
really
well.
Good, yeah. And she's so sweet. Like if she posts a picture and you ask her for the recipe, she'll give it to you. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
I am no shape or form a hater or somebody who throws shade. I'm a chef, you're a home cook, I'm a home cook. Hey, if you got some good looking food, I'm a comment, I'm a share, I'm a like, yeah.
She says, "Oh, thank you, my friend." I tell you, some of that stuff you be making, I be wanting to bite my damn phone. I'll be like, "Oh, let me." Be like, "Darn, I wish I knew how to make this stuff." But yeah.
Yeah, I just recently non-vegan food up there though.
I saw that with the chicken.
Yeah, I did just one video with the chicken because I had got a lot of DMs about, well, are my clients vegan? Do I cook other foods besides vegan? So what I started doing is my personal Instagram page. My personal Instagram, Chef Gina B. That's where I post the food that I make for my clients, the food that I make for my husband. Because he's not vegan, but he will eat vegan food. Like he just eats whatever I cook anyway. Yeah, he's really open to trying different things. So my personal page, if you want to see any videos that have meat and regular dairy, regular butter.
So now, how do you keep track?
I put my foot in it all.
How do you keep track of all of this stuff?
Well, the thing about it is it's really pretty easy because my clients, they do eat meat. But for them, even when I'm making something and they say they're eating a dish with chicken, I'll still use plant-based butter, plant-based milk.
I know what you do.
Yeah.
No, I know what you do.
What do I do?
I ain't gonna get nobody in trouble. One of those days, you be like, you know what? Forget it. I'm just gonna use regular milk. It is what it is. They won't know. No, I know.
Say the results speak for itself. My clients, they are losing weight. Their A1C is good. Their cholesterol is good. One of my clients already met her weight loss goal ahead of schedule.
Oh.
Yeah. So even if I was like, I'm out of vegan butter, let me just grab this regular. But eventually, the scale and the tape measure would reveal. Yeah.
Okay. I know we spoke about Miss Serene Poems. How are you? I know we spoke about shopping being very, very, you know, I don't really want to use the term thrifty at the grocery store, but you just have to be, you know, very smart.
Yeah, the word I would use is mindfulness.
There you go. There you go. That sounds much better when you're dealing with food.
I would use that because you always want to, you always want to shop in your own kitchen first. Go look in the freezer, go look in the refrigerator, go look in the cabinet, see what you already have, and then go from there. See what vegetables that you have in the refrigerator that, hey, I need to make something so I can use this because we don't want to waste things.
Yeah.
We don't want to waste money now.
Yes, yes. Yeah, I hear that. I used to buy 2 and 3 things because I wouldn't do that. But I'll tell you, when you go through some stuff and you go through some financial situations in your life, it'll teach you how to straighten up and do the right thing. But I double check things now and make sure that I don't waste anything, just like you said. So
exactly.
yes, Miss Regina says mindful and make smart choices when it comes to shopping. And Queen Dawn Spirit, I saw your comment about TikTok. Yes, we're gonna call Miss Regina here the queen of TikTok.
Well, I had help. Like I said, I had help from my kids. I had help from my girl Lashana Epps, LE Style 3. I had help from my publicist, Watson Media and Publishing, my fashion designer, Fashion Resale on IG. I mean, I just had a Charche Boutique, Shop House of Scorpio, Miss Rebel Jewel, True Cards. I mean, I just have so many people that I go and I ask them questions, and they're like, "Okay, I'll show you how to do it. Okay, well, we'll walk through it." Or they'll say, "Well, I don't know, but I'll get back to you if I find something out." Like they are just so willing to share information.
That's what's up. Yeah, Miss Rebel Jewel, I love her. She's amazing.
Yeah, she is. She is.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So, and it's the same way with chefs. I mean, Chef Kenny, Chef that left, Chef Jeremy, from Scratch Catering, Vegan Chef KC, Mai Tai on Instagram, Courtney Wellness Companion, Lynette Hutchison, like all these chefs that it's like they're just more than willing to help you.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I want to have a show where it's like a whole bunch of chefs cooking, and I just be walking around with my wine glass and sipping and tasting stuff. And I'll be the judge. I'll be the judge after I have a few glasses.
Exactly. It's just the amount of support from the other foodies and the food community. And
that's one word I don't like. I don't know what it is about it, but I cannot stand that word foodie. It just don't sound right. It sounds gross.
Because it's like some home cooks are not professionally trained, so they don't call themselves a chef, but they do have training in like other areas like nutrition and things like that, and then they research all different type of ingredients. So that's called they consider themselves a foodie.
No,
like me, I didn't know anything about xanthan gum until I met Mai Tai. She considers herself a foodie. And I was like, xanthan gum? What am I gonna do with that? She was like, sticking your soups with this because it's 0 carbs instead of cornstarch, which is 7 grams of carbs in 1 tablespoon. And I was like, what?
No. When I'm talking about foodie, I'm talking about people who take pictures of food. And let me tell you, some of the pictures that I've seen, those pictures are not nice at all. It'll be like somebody with a couple slices of Spam and eggs, and then they're gonna put foodie or hashtag foodie or something like that. Get that out of here. First of all,
so they just using that term too loosely.
I don't like it. I don't like it. It sounds gross to me. You know, another thing that I don't like either, when people say food porn.
Yeah, I don't.
Like, who wants to associate food? Ugh.
Like, why would you even associate those two together?
But people do it all the time. You've seen it before, right?
Yeah. And why is that, Larry? Because they're not mindful of what they're typing and saying. You have to be mindful of your thoughts and what come out of your mouth because you manifest that.
Yeah, I got to work on some things too because I'm not I cussed a little bit today, so I got to be.
We all got to work on something. Come on now. None of us are perfect. We all got to work on something.
Yeah.
We might not admit it out loud, but we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
why are you laughing?
because I'm laughing at myself, not you. You can't see me. I'm just laughing at how silly in the mode that I'm in tonight. It's kind of funny.
Oh, okay.
But yeah. So let's talk about your book real quick.
Okay.
What's it called again?
So, Sold Deliciously Vegan. It actually sold out.
Congratulations.
It is. Thank you. It is sold out. I did make the PDF file available on my website, honestlyvegan.info, so you can download the PDF. It's on sale right now for only $10, and I will probably run that sale a couple more weeks just to get everybody an opportunity to get it before I take that off as well. And that's because I'm doing stuff right now for the second cookbook.
Oh, okay. Oh, so your book is just a limited time?
Yeah, the first book, yeah, it's sold out. I might bring it back right before Thanksgiving for those people who didn't get a chance to get the hard copy. Yeah.
Very nice, very nice. Regina says I have a copy.
Yeah, she does. She does. So if you got an opportunity to get a hard copy, congratulations for getting yours, and I appreciate everybody who purchased a copy. But yeah, it's just not available right now. And that's a good thing to be able to say that as, someone who's self-published, because I self-published with Watson Media and Publishing.
Yes. Well,
yeah.
Congratulations. That's amazing.
Thank you.
That is amazing.
Thank you. And it was all support.
Yes.
Support, yeah.
So when did you release it? When was it released?
It was released in April 22nd. It was released on Earth Day.
Wow. That's amazing.
And I was completely sold out. I was sold out by the end of August, and then I
remember that.
Publicist.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I was sold out at the end of August, but my publicist had got me. She had a couple of extra copies in the stash, and she sent them to me. Yeah.
Amazing.
So she's amazing. Yeah, Yasmin Watson. She is truly amazing. Very professional.
Nice. So we got a new project coming soon, and you have a couple other business ventures. What else you got going on?
Yeah. So the new cookbook, So Deliciously Vegan, Low Carb Lifestyle, is low carb.
It's all soul food.
Huh?
Soul food, you said?
It's the same title with an extension. So Deliciously Vegan, Low Carb. So it's really like soul food, low carb recipes. Because you can still eat good and eat low carb, and they're vegan. They're all plant based. And then I am going to include a cheat day section in there. Because let's just face it, you can make things vegan, but some recipes just
you gonna have some fried chicken
with regular sugar.
You gonna have some fried chicken in there?
No, I'm not gonna put no fried chicken in there, but no. But I'm saying, like, some recipes.
I get what you're saying.
They just don't taste right low carb. Like I don't want to compromise the flavor trying to make something low carb. No, I don't want to do that. The integrity still needs to be there. So it will be a section with recipes, just my regular recipes that are not low carb for your cheat days.
Do you have a recipe for zucchini bread?
Yes, I do.
Now have zucchini bread with your pumpkin spice coffee in the morning.
Yes. No, that'll be so.
That sounds good. I'm starting to get hungry
Yeah,
now.
so another project I'm going to be working on besides cookbook number 2 is I am working on a line of aprons and t-shirts.
Okay.
Because if you've ever watched my lives, I always say 2 things: season and layers, and I always say I don't measure nothing.
Wait.
I always say those.
Wait, say it again. You said do what in layers?
Season in layers. I always tell everybody to season in layers to build up that depth of flavor. And I always say I don't measure nothing.
Yeah. Well, you do with the book, though.
I had to. I didn't have any choice. But when I'm cooking live, I just throw in whatever my spirit tells me. Just shake it till you feel like stopping, or sprinkle this, or dash of that. Yeah.
That's why I don't cook for people, because that's how I cook. I can cook for myself. I basically just throw stuff together. So I don't ever want anyone to say, hey, what are you making? I don't know. Because basically, I'm throwing a whole bunch of stuff together and making it work for me.
And that's the hardest part, because you're in the kitchen and you're cooking and you're just tasting what tastes good to you. And then you got to sit there and figure out, oh, God, how much of that did I just use so I can write it down for somebody? Like that's the hardest part. And then the third thing is the cooking lives on Wednesdays for Wellness Wednesdays. I am going to have a guest come on the live with me while I cook. They can cook with me, or they could just talk, and I'll just ask them some questions about themselves. Or, I don't drink, but if they decide to drink some wine, if they want, have a cup of coffee, totally up to them.
I can't wait until I come on that show. We are doing wine. We're doing shots. I'm gonna try to get my mother to do the cooking. I see it all happening.
Yeah.
What's going on? What up, bro? How you doing? How was your day? And then you sent me. I'm doing good. How was your day? I'm doing good. Yeah, I got to get my mom cooking because she does all the cooking.
Okay.
Yeah, I see it happening. When's this starting again?
I'm sorry, what?
When is this starting again?
My goal is for the first week of February, like during that first week, basically a couple of weeks to a month after the second cookbook comes out is what we're shooting for. And then also I did a cooking live with Rosalind Malone from Sold Out Saturday. So we partnered together, and we got some things in the works for doing a cooking live once a month. Another project, I'm partnered with Courtney Wellness Companion, which is just a group of wellness individuals working together just to get people healthy overall and encourage people to make better choices. So shout out to Courtney Jacobs for bringing me into the fold, into the group. It's been amazing.
Wow.
So yeah, we got like 5 or 6 projects that we're working on for next year.
This is exciting. Wow.
Because, at the end of the day, you want to be doing things to secure your financial growth as well.
Oh yeah, we had that whole conversation
about being debt free and to owe no man nothing but to love him, and so it's all about that mindfulness.
Wow. To owe no man nothing but to love him.
And it can be done. You can do anything we as a people, we can do anything we put our mind to.
Oh yeah.
But the thing about it is, you have to be mindful of what it is you want and what you're willing to do to get it. If you're willing to just buckle down and say, okay, because a lot of people, they really don't look at their credit, or they're like, just whatever. But a lot of these things are so easy to take care of so that you can be debt free and student loan free and be on the road to home ownership and all these things.
You ain't speaking nothing but the truth.
And you know me, I coupon like crazy anyway. Ain't no shame in my game. Yes, I'm the one in the grocery store with the whole stack, so you might want to move to another line.
Okay, so let's talk about that. So coupons, what's the most that you saved in one trip?
In one trip, a 90% saving.
That is crazy.
So, yeah, I remember, I'm not going to say the store I was at, but after I got all my stuff, got all my coupons, my balance was negative. So and they don't give you money, so normally I'm standing up here like, oh, let me grab a candy bar. Hold on, let me grab a soda. Yeah. Or hold on, let me run and grab, whatever, just to get that balance on the positive side.
And will they let you do that? Yeah, I'm like, oh, you gonna hold up because I'm gonna sit here and I'm getting all of the credit until that thing go positive and I pay you $1. You just gonna sit here. Exactly. You need the whole family at this time. Go run back and grab another. Well, y'all don't eat.
Yeah, I don't know. Look, I might upload some old videos to my story. I have some videos where I'm actually taking the video and you see like the coupons coming off and my total before and after. And
you know what show you would probably be good on? Remember that show, Supermarket Sweep?
Oh, okay.
Did you ever watch that?
Yeah, I remember that show.
Yeah, I used to like watching that too. Them running through the supermarket with the shopping carts and stuff, throwing stuff in the cart.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Very good, Miss Regina, honestly vegan. So, are you ready for some burning questions?
Oh, I'm ready.
Okay. So, I know that this might sound kind of terrible in a way, but have you ever been like happy or relieved to know that somebody is no longer with us? They passed on.
I would say that's kind of like a 50-50 question. Like, it's like when it happens, it's hurt and you're sad and you're torn and, it's crazy. I remember when my grandmother on my mother's side, had passed and I was so hurt. But then I thought about, what she was going through and what she was dealing with because I spent every weekend with her when I was younger. And I growing up, you don't think about it. But when you get older, you realize like, wow, she was in a lot of pain.
Right.
And then you kind of smile knowing that she's no longer in that pain anymore. She's okay.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever been that good because I always want to bring that person back. Yeah.
But like I said, you don't realize it at the time. At the time you're hurt, you're crying, you're upset, you just want them back with you. But when I was in my late 20s and I would think of her, I would think about how it was, the last few times that I saw her. And I realized that, she went on, but she's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very good insight on that. Mr. Jonathan, thank you for joining. Denisha, thank you for joining. And it looks like somebody else out there cooks just like I do. Miss Serene Poems says that she just basically throws a bunch of stuff together too.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I don't know what the heck.
I'll tell you, Larry, when you in the kitchen and you just doing like random stuff and it come out so good, why is it never enough left in the pot?
I have no idea. Now here,
it's like it always happens like that.
Now here's another thing. Have you ever cooked something and you thought you were doing something, and then you ended up tasting it, and you were like, what the hell did I do? Let me throw this out before somebody finds out what this is.
Plenty of times, straight to the trash. Like, and then the kids will be looking like, I thought you was in here making something. Yeah, it didn't work out like that. But that, I mean, that's all a part of the learning process. That's all a part, you know.
I have done
You just gotta kind of see what works.
I have done some crazy things like over seasoned stuff to where it was so damn salty. I'm like, oh man, that is some good, food, but I done messed it up by putting so much damn salt on it. What's going on?
Look, I got a tip for you. If you ever make something that is too salty, don't throw it out. Use some acidity to cut that salt, like some lemon juice or lime juice, and you'll be good.
Huh.
You don't have those, the vinegar works too.
Interesting. I didn't know that. And it'll just break it down.
I've done that. Like, good God, what did I throw in there that I shouldn't have? Like,
now, what do you do when it comes to pepper? Because you really can mess something up with some pepper.
Yeah, if you have something that you put too much pepper, you want to offset that with something sweet. For me, it would be like stevia, allulose, agave. For the average person, it would be sugar or honey, or Splenda. So yeah, anything sweet, it'll offset that peppery kick that you're gonna get in the back of your throat.
Yeah, sometimes some stuff has so much pepper on it that I can't even taste it. I'm like, what the hell's going on?
Exactly.
So basically, when we dealing with COVID and stuff, people say they can't smell or taste something. Get you some pepper. That'll be a good way to see if you have COVID or not.
I know that's right. Yep, sure.
I'm wondering if that would actually bring it up out of people. You know how I was always told that, if you use a lot of pepper, that'll bring the cold out of you. So if someone is suffering from COVID, I wonder what excessive pepper would do.
Yeah, I wonder. Because if you think about it, when you have stuff that's too spicy, what does it do? It makes you sweat. You start coughing, trying to get whatever it is out of you. So it might be something for somebody to look into.
Pepper is going to be off the shelf, sold out now.
Everybody gonna be running to the store about a pepper.
So the next burning question is, so how do you know, and this is for you personally, if you're being too, I hate to use the word, I'll use it. How do you know if you're being too strong or if you're being too weak? I was going to use another word, but I switched that up real quick. How do you know if you're being too strong or if you're being too weak in a situation?
Well, one of the things that comes to my mind is if I'm in a situation and I'm over talking with that person, like I'm not letting them have their say as well or something like that, then that gives me like a little light bulb moment, like, hey, you're being too forward, too strong-willed. Just hold on and just hold your peace for a second and let them say what they want to say, let them say what they need to say, and then you say what you want and, you talk about it, you reason it out or whatever. But then also you look at it like if you're in a situation and the other person is just yep, and like we're like, good God, I can't even get nothing in, and you just don't say anything, you don't do anything, then that's a light bulb moment. Hey, maybe I need to. I don't want to use the word.
I'll say it. You cannot. Can I say it? You want me to say it? No, you go ahead.
What do you want to say?
No, you go ahead.
No, you go ahead. Go ahead. I wouldn't use the word weak. I would use the word passive. Like if you're in a situation and you're being really passive, then you should ask yourself, well, is this the time to be passive? Or should I be a little more, or is this the moment where I need to be a little more outspoken and a little more aggressive?
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta let it MF or know. There you go. I said it.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta let it be known. Hey,
you
hold
just
up
gotta.
now. Wait a minute. Everybody knows me as Regina, or everybody knows me by my nickname, Short Round. Wait a minute.
Short round.
I know you're talking to Short Round, but in a minute, if you don't hold up, you're gonna be talking to Regina. Hey, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just trying to stand up for myself.
Now, why do they call you?
It just kind of depends.
Why do they call you Short Round?
Okay, so
see, we got your nickname.
Many years ago, because me and my husband have been together 13 years. When I met him, my brother-in-law actually gave me that nickname because we were outside, we were doing something, and we had just met, me and my husband. He couldn't remember my name, and then he said Short Round. He said some movie with the name Short Round in it, and it just kind of stuck. Okay. And that's what everybody, will call me.
Now, what do you call him? Or we?
Oh, well, I don't. The nickname Short Round. I don't really use that too much anymore. But everybody called me that in the beginning because it's this thing like you no longer need to call me by that older nickname because I'm not that person anymore. I have grown, I have changed, I have evolved, kind of like the caterpillar and the butterfly. And now, me and my husband, we call each other Big Head. That's our nickname for each other. Hey, Big Head, what you doing? I ain't doing nothing, Big Head, what you doing? That's our nickname for each other, Big Head.
I love it. Y'all got a little playful thing going on.
You have to. In marriage, you have to joke and laugh and you have to. It just can't be all so serious and heavy all the time. I love it. I'm married to my best friend.
I like the joke, and I told everybody yesterday that I like to go back and forth a little bit. I got a weird sense of humor that everybody probably. I mean, you get a little bit of it here, but it's different when I'm dating somebody, and I just can't date anybody who's weak-minded and thinks that we're not going to go back and forth. I don't want to turn this into a whole situation, but on here, but there's a lot of different things that have to happen. There's a lot has to go on. You can't be weak-minded. I want you to take me. I want to go to a bar or whatever, and I want you to pretend that you don't even know who I am.
Okay.
And we're going to go back and forth, spice it up that way. I'm trying to pick you up. You saying no, you can't because you with somebody. That type of stuff. Do you and your husband do that type of stuff?
Well, everybody does, things differently. Me and my husband, we just laugh and joke and have fun, and that's the type of relationship we have. I'm telling you, we just like to laugh and crack jokes and crack up. He is just hilarious. He just likes to have a good time.
That's great. 13 years. That's what's up.
Yeah.
When is your anniversary?
Our anniversary, June the 10th.
I was like, hold up now. Don't make a mistake and forget it.
Huh?
I said, hold up now. Don't make a mistake and forget it.
Oh, no. June the
10th. I made a mistake and forgot a birthday one time. That was a horrible situation.
Oh, Lord, my mind. Oh, my goodness. It is 6/8/10. 6/8/2010. Yeah.
Oh, 6/8/2010.
6/8/2010. Yeah, I know. Look, I'm human. 6/8/2010. That's when we got married. I'm just so used to saying when somebody asks me, "Oh, When did y'all? You so used to
June,
saying
June
June
20.
2010.
Yep, yep, yep. I know exactly what you mean. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I can't believe that it's time for us to go already. That's crazy.
Wow.
That time went by so fast.
I know, but it's always like that every time. Every time we get together,
Yeah.
we just have a blast.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for coming on. You are an amazing individual and keep doing the
Thank
thing.
you.
I know, sometimes we don't get the words of encouragement that we need when we need it. Not that people don't encourage us, but it's those times when you need it the most and the timing is just off. So I want to let
Mhm.
you know now that I look up to you. You do amazing work. Your cooking is amazing. Your shows are amazing. Congratulations on every single thing. Thank you for coming in and supporting the 411 podcast. And I cannot wait to see you and can't believe it already, but 2022.
Yeah, I can't wait to put you in with some burning questions.
I know. Like, how do you measure this? What goes here? What goes there? I can't be responsible for what happens before the show starts.
Okay.
Very good. Well, go ahead and leave us with whatever you want to tell us, and take it on out. Ah, she hung up. Let me call her back. She didn't mean to leave like that. That was a mistake. Call her right on back. Thank you all for hanging out there tonight. Now
And
I know that you just not hang up on me.
no, I did not.
I know, I
I was
know.
just look. I was just talking and talking and talking. I'm like, wait a minute, it's silence. Did he just
Yeah.
hang up on me?
So I was
No,
saying,
but
go
yeah,
ahead and take us on out.
yeah. So I just want you guys just to laugh, to enjoy life, and just be mindful of your choices that you make in the store and on your plate. Because a wellness journey it is 80% nutrition, so it really is 80% of what you are putting in your body, and 20% physical activity. So, and if anybody ever needs anything, has any questions, please feel free to DM me, reach out to me, email me. I will always respond, and continue to check out the 411 podcast and all those businesses that I listed while we were having such a good conversation.
Yes, yes, yes. Definitely did your thing, supporting and shouting people out. That's so weird. I don't like really saying that. I got to find a new way to say it. Shouting people out. It's not that. It's shouting people out. Sometimes I will say that, and I'm like, oh, I got to catch myself. Sounds like
Yeah.
you got a gun and you shooting people.
So we are just acknowledging
There
the
you
people
go.
that continue to support and encourage us.
Yeah, there you
That
go.
that's what it's all about. Yeah. So and I do want to acknowledge Karma's Paradise, Kay, because
Yes.
she did me a custom set with my logo. How crazy is that?
Oh wow, that's amazing.
That the air was just so amazing, and I'm just so thankful to her and everything she's doing, and her hair growth challenge, and the whole nine. Everybody's just been amazing,
Yes,
and
chef.
you always show love and support, and I appreciate that.
Oh, thank you so much. What's going on, Kay? I love her. Definitely
Yeah,
doing her
she's
thing.
awesome.
You know what I need? Maybe you can help me out, but I will not buy tofu because I have a hard time cooking it. So maybe you can give me some tips behind the scenes on how to make it crispy because
Yeah,
all that mushy stuff, I don't like that.
yeah. I got in my cookbook tofu chicken nuggets.
I know I heard about that somewhere. I couldn't remember.
Mm-hmm. DM me your email,
Okay.
and I'm gonna send you the tofu recipe to try. And
And
just
they'll,
tell me what you think.
and it'll be crispy, right? Because all that.
They're gonna be fried. I mean, I don't eat fried food often, but when I do,
Oh, I didn't know
fried
that. I
tofu
didn't know that
chicken
you can.
nugget.
Wait a minute. So you actually fry the tofu
Yeah, you like
and
you would do.
like chicken and grease and stuff?
Yeah, yes.
Oh, I didn't
I
know
mean, you
that.
could you could air fry it, but it just sometimes you just have a craving for something deep fried.
I didn't know that. That's
Yeah,
probably gonna be the only way that I can
yeah,
eat it after trying it so many times. I'm like,
yeah.
all right.
Oh yes, I'll definitely send you the recipe.
Thank you for that. I appreciate that.
No problem, no problem. Anytime.
All right. Take care. I will talk to you soon.
All right, you
Okay.
too.
Good night.
Bye.
Thank you, Miss Regina Tatum, for joining on YouTube. I appreciate you out there tonight. Thank you so much to everybody out there on Instagram for hanging out there with me tonight. I appreciate every single thing. So now, tomorrow we have Mr. Mir coming in. So we're going to take it to New York. Shout out to Mir. Wednesday, Henna Rhubarb will be on for Reading Between the Wines, and my co-host, Miss Kathy, the whiskey drinking, crazy thinking, shit talking that I am walking, Mrs. All in the Cars with Kathy. So that is on Wednesday at 8 o'clock. Every other night, come right here inside the 4-1 podcast at 10 o'clock. It's only on Wednesdays that I come on at 8 o'clock. So if you'd like to support the 4-1 podcast and Reading Between the Wines, go ahead and click that link above all of my social media platforms, and you will find something that's called Shop Black Diamond. And anything that you purchase from Shop Black Diamond will help support the 4-1 podcast and Reading Between the Wines. Other ways that you can support, of course, is by watching the replays and, liking, comment, sharing, and tagging a friend and letting them know what we got going on inside the 4-1 podcast every single night at 10 o'clock. And of course, I have to thank my executive producer, my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, for allowing me to come out here and give you all the 4-1 podcast one more time in life. And without him, none of this would be possible. And of course, thank you all for coming out there as well and hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate that. And every night that you're out there. And people who watch the replays, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Words, sometimes I can't even get the words that I need to say what I have to say about this whole process. But one thing that I never really want to do is forget, those beginning days when there was really nobody out there. And now, people are out here, the interactions are there. People let me know so many times that, oh, I got that great message, from your show. This was needed. Queen Dawn Spirit the other day when she was on definitely reminded me of a few things. And with that being said, this thing has transformed so much to where in the beginning it was, more about me, more about, my process, my journey. And I was going through crying, pretty much crying the blues. And then somewhere along the way, this whole thing got twisted and shaped and formed into, what you see here every single night. And I have to remember that there's a job that needs to be done. There's a mission. There's a plan. There's so much that needs to be done here. And I can never take any of this for granted. And, I can't be sleeping on this whole thing either. This thing is way bigger and it's just way bigger than me. So there's work to be done, and we will do it. We will work together as a team here. We will rock in here as a team. For the people who come in and hang out, I appreciate y'all. Yeah, you know who you are. The ones who are constantly coming in. I go back and forth. DM. We DM each other and all of that stuff. And yeah, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate the ones out there watching the replay as well. This is an experience. Every night is an experience, and I just am so overwhelmed and just so thankful And I never want to forget that at all. Showing gratitude and just being thankful and living in the moment. That's one thing that's so hard. I sometimes it's hard for me to live right in this moment and see exactly what's going on, even though that's what I strive to do. Sometimes the mind can, take us to different places, and I need to pull it back sometimes. I need to pull back and I need to sit and I need to say, look at what we got going on here. Look at this whole environment. Look at this whole situation. Just be thankful where you are right now. You're going to get wherever you're going to get to. You're going to get there one day. But for right now, just sit here and live in a moment. And on that note, I'm going to go ahead and get on up out of here. I will see y'all tomorrow, 10 o'clock, 411 podcast. Special guest, Mir, will be in the building. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. Have a good night. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for coming on. Amazing, amazing guest. Beautiful person. Thank you all so much. I appreciate you. Good night. Good night.